Hello and welcome. Today we're looking at how we can read probability questions. So here I've got two questions. They're different, they need different things, but they seem quite similar. So we're going to look at these two questions, we're going to see their intricacies, and see if we can't pull any little clues out of these questions to help us on our maths journey. Okay, so first thing we do is we read the entire question. So Mandy has a set of green and blue marbles in a box. She is asked to take two marbles. Once she has collected one, she must return it to the box. Okay, good. So what is this question saying? So this question is saying we have two options, green and blue, and we have two marbles. So green and blue marbles, so two options, and we need to pick out two marbles. Okay, so from this, the fact that there are two marbles, we can gather that it's a two-step event. Okay, it's a two-step event. We have two options. And our sample space, so that is all our options, are defined by those two. So we can only get blue or green. We can't get anything other than blue or green. So those are our two options, and they make up our sample space. Now, this next part is quite important. Once she has collected one, there, she must return it to the box. So we're returning a marble once we've collected it. So, once we collect two marbles, okay, there is an equal chance of getting the same color marble on the first step as the second. The reason is because I pick out a green marble, okay, let's say, and I put it back. I have the same probability of picking a green marble in step 2. I have the same probability of picking a green marble in step 2 as I did in step 1. Okay, so the probabilities in step 1 and step 2 are identical. And that is what this part here is telling us. It's telling us that they are identical because we return everything just as it was at the start. Okay, now that we've got that, let's move on to the second question, which in effect is about the opposite. So we have a set of green and blue marbles again. So we know that we have two options, and they form our sample space. Okay, so she is asked to take two marbles. So it's two-step, and this next part is the difference, without replacement. Okay, so what does this mean? This means that Mandy here takes a bag of marbles. She takes one and leaves it to the side, and then Mandy, so there's our marble, that's to the side, and then Mandy picks from the remaining ones. So there is going to be one less marble in here, in this second one, than there was here, because we have this marble outside plus whatever is inside this bag. So this changes our probabilities a bit, because while here we have a full bag, so let's say it's out of 4, we have x over 4. Here we have x over 3. So we have one less total than we did before. Now, if you watched our last math nugget on basic probability, you would know that the basic formula is what we want over the total. So the total is going down because we've removed a marble. Great, so that's the difference between these two questions. Without replacement, with replacement. Very important step. Tests love to trick you with these. They love to word them slightly differently so that it might not be fully evident whether it's to return them, replacement or non-replacement. So just be sure to really think about what is happening. Even draw a little diagram like this if need be to think, so she doesn't put it back. So just remember, doesn't put it back. We start changing things with our total. She does put it back. Our probabilities are the same between step 1 and step 2. Hope you enjoyed this math nugget, and I'll see you on the next video.